What is going on, everybody? My name's Jacob Forster, and welcome back to Leximan. We're continuing our little wizard adventure game, Act 2.5, going into the sewers. This has been such a silly adventure, and if you haven't seen the last episodes, make sure you check them out. There's a lot to be seen. But yeah, we're just jumping straight back into this. We've got some sewers to explore, a wizard safe haven apparently to find. Look at these little guys. These rats are screeching in absolute fear at the occasional rock that pings near their walls. Desperate rat. Air support! Air support! Confused rat. We are in sewer, brother. Air support! Legend says it's still trying to call in air support. Amazing. What about this little guy? There's a line of rats here, each injured from the battle and being administered cubes of cheese. Seems anything can be resolved with cheese for them. Anything. Perhaps this war will never end. You sneakily grab a chunk of cheese, hoping it'll cure your leg cramps after all this running. As you put it in your mouth, you spit the putrid stuff out. Vile. I suppose cheese, it wasn't Gouda for you. I'll stop. Thank you, narrator. Look at this little guy. You nearly trip over a scampering rat and its little cart. There are dozens of similar little carts bringing supplies to all corners of the battlefield. The complexity of this operation is astounding. Astoundingly stupid. Oh, what is this? Someone scattered some wizardly notes here. It looks like a way to use word magic to make someone smaller. How oddly specific. Overworld spell shrink unlocked. Oh, cool. Oh my goodness. What? Why is there an armored tank down here? Tank kobold. Yip, yip, yip. Wagga, wagga, wagga. This horrific creature is a deadly weapon that knows no bounds. Standing in front of this giant tank barrel is quite unsettling. Woogie! You're at least quite confident it doesn't know how to use that thing. Maybe it thinks it's a house. Woogie. That's great. Okay, well, let's keep adventuring then. So I learned how to do shrink, which is cool. Let's see what's up with these guys. Can I talk to any of you? No? Fine. Oh, who's this? Oh my gosh, there's a sewer gator down here. These rats are fighting for their lives against a particularly passive alligator. The sewer alligator snaps at the rats with a sharp crack of its jaws. In response, the rats squeak in panic, flailing their toothpicks roughly in its direction. This is perhaps the most pointless stalemate you've seen thus far. I want to be friends with the alligator. Fine. I love that they just have toothpicks too. Nothing else. All right, well, let's talk to these guys. Oh, sorry. Hi. Trebuchet wizard. Yeah! This aged mage is just throwing rocks at the distant barbed wire over and over again, completely ineffectually. Despite how weak his throws are, it does seem to be keeping the rats in their base. Amazing. Okay, well, let's take our whole team and keep exploring further. What is this little hole? There's a tiny hole in the wall here. Every few moments, you swear a pair of tiny beady eyes flash in the darkness of the hole. If only you were small enough to climb inside. Oh, I'm definitely gonna climb in there. Hello. You happen across a sewer wizard who is soundly asleep along the path. Watch out. You notice he has a few tacks stuck in the bottom of his extremely thick boots. Pooped out after a hard day's warfare. You know the feeling. You don't. As you near the door, you are suddenly filled with an uncertain dread. Staring at the handle, it thrums with power and you cannot bring yourself to grasp it. Alien screams and ominous snarling is heard beyond. Very strange, very bizarre. Okay, let's keep moving. I do want to go into that little hole, but I want to talk to these guys. You approach a stoic and staring sewer mage, staring into the distance. Rats, shell-shocked wizard. He then takes a bite out of an uncooked potato. You suspect something's quite wrong with him. He looks like he could really do with some relaxation. Your approach stirs him from his self-reflection as he looks up. Logistics wizard. Fellow wizard, behold our folly. We can defeat thousands of rats, but they seem to replace themselves within the minutes. He takes a long swig from a moldy bottle and turns it upside down, sighing. Look at us, unable to even get a refill of my mold juice. You watch as he gazes at his empty canteen with a quiet and needy gaze, hoping by some miracle it'll be filled. Sewer Wizard's eyes glow with a mysterious arcane power. Behold! He donks his pipe against a nearby wall. Clang! Pipe Wizard. You've learned the way of cacophony. You watch as he thunks and flails his staff about in a mindless cacophony of sound, causing the other mages to grimace. This is probably quite effective for warding away the rats, actually. Amazing. Well, let's use Shrink, why don't we? Shrink! Oh, I'm tiny! Now you're small enough to climb inside the hole. I wonder where it leads. Oh, look at you. A small little rat folk stands ready to fight here. As you approach him, he makes absolutely no movement towards engaging you. He just stands there, menacingly. Squeak! Squeak! Sick. Is that all I was supposed to do in there? Amazing, amazing. Okay, let's keep moving forward, I guess. Oh, I was like, where did my team go? They're walking through walls. I mean, they are wizards after all, so this makes sense. You arrive in a large chamber filled with tin-roofed shacks and bustling with strange, grimy wizards. Waterfalls of filth spill from pipes and churns in rivers and basins all around you. This must be the Undercity, home of the Supermancers. While you stare about in wonder, the others have gone on ahead. You should catch up. Okay, Ducky! A discarded old rubber duck floats in the sewage below. I'm gonna cast Duck! Duck! What do you think about that, Ducky? It has an air of superiority despite its situation. Okay. Undercity Tactician. Not seeing you around here, but you look wizardly enough. Move along. Do us wrong and we'll tie you to a boat and take you for a ride in the sewage. Other Undercity muscle. Mate, that's a bit violent. These are potential customers, remember? Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Okay. Fun people. Look at you, what are you selling? Black market wand seller. You boy, you think that book you're carrying is even a little discreet? The anti-mages will be on to you in a matter of minutes. What you need is something compact. A wand, to be precise. Go ahead, take a look at my selection. Even some of the rich do-gooders up there on the surface have a wand or two in their back pocket. They're just too convenient. Who wants to lift things with their hands? Okay. Good. All right, who else should I speak to? Look at you, the Undercity cartographer. Back when I used to live in me own tower, we'd just magic sewage away. What none of these sewers. These poor city folks, leaving a practical dungeon for mischief right under their own feet. I know this place like the back of my hand. The MPD would never be able to catch us. Don't go running off alone in this place. You'll find yourself in rat territory and get bitten. Worse, become one of them. Okay. Undercity criminal. We gotta keep our eyes in two places at once: the rats and the city. The city's where all gadgets and gizmos. It's supposed to be flipped. Where all our gadgets and gizmos come in from. Bunch of hypocrites. Can't use magic, but convenient magical devices? Fine, as long as it's government regulated. They're much better in our hands, being the real mages and all. As for the rats, what isn't there to say about them? We're at war for territory. Don't know about you, but I'd say a whole wizard community is more important than some ratty experiment gone wrong. Hopefully we find a way to get them scurrying back to where they came from soon. Traveling fisher. Oh yes, another catch! I'll go anywhere where there's good fishing, and I mean literally anywhere. Space, war, an active volcano. If there's fishing there, I simply have to go. It's just remarkable how, down here, I can catch so many fish from a tiny little puddle in the water. Wait, you're not able to fish? You should complain to the gods now. This guy sounds like he would love Stardew Valley. What is this? The scroll's title reads, 3 Most Forbidden Spells. Dare you read? Yes, please. You steel yourself and unfurl a page. Forbidden Spell 3. Saugus Chippus. Makes the target's next packet of crisps soggy and have 20% less contents. Forbidden Spell number 2. Teary Canis. Makes a puppy somewhere briefly a bit sad. What's the most forbidden spell? Ow me Porto. The target might stub their toe in the next 48 hours. That was seriously messed up. You might not be able to sleep with this new knowledge. Amazing. Oh, hello everybody. Porta's the visionary. Well. if it isn't Generic City's very own MPD. Grinalda the Destroyer, and what's this lot? Wizard bounty hunters? So you finally accepted you'll need magic to defeat us superior sewermancers. Shock the veteran. Very well, let us show our strength in battle. Sorry to interrupt, but not really, mate. We just want to have a chat. What? Aren't you here to take us down? Well, why are you here then? I've already prepared myself for a good old-fashioned duel. Speak your plea to the undercity, though. We're watching you. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna talk it out. That's nice. Ports the Visionary, I see. One of the few legal wizard territories. Academy Elementinia, now reduced to ashes. I don't know who's who, and I don't know, I can't keep track of their part. There's too many voices. I suppose that's not too bad. It was a bit rubbish. What? Can you take us to that place or not? We agree to your terms, and of course, we do have a way to take you to that place. That place. Mool Maram, the ultra magical hyper. That's what it's called. The ultra magical hyper dungeon. But on one condition. We are not the sole owners of this undercity. We rival the rats of this place, ruled by the Rat King. Find the Rat King and defeat him, or just chase him out. Then we'll make you the portal. We have no choice but to accept, no matter how dangerous or difficult this is. Moses, I'll call in some favors at the MPD, see if we have any files on this Rat King fella. Finally, we're getting so close. Let's do this. Okay, so we have to fight the rats. Oh, Elder Bodyguard, easy there. You're approaching our elders. They keep the place running, so make sure you show respect and don't try anything funny. Okay, I want to talk to the elders. Davidson III, we have long since expected your arrival. Wait, you're not Davidson? Hold on, cheap thing. They angrily begin shaking and banging a cracked orb, looking into it further. Right, Jeffrey, Cornelia, Jacob, Vic, or Burning Student. You're at least one of those. Whichever it is, it would seem your fate is not in my hands. Try talking with the other elders. Okay. So you're not here to sow destruction. You're here to sow seeds of a new home. As one of the elders of my own little home, I can respect that. The rotund woman gives a nod of respect, slicking back her greasy hair. Elder Shock. A dozen different wars I've faced, traveling from tower to tower, yet to be honest, no war I've fought has been difficult as against the government and their MPD. They have countless tricks up their sleeve, anti-magic being the worst. A wizard without their magic is like a cheese and pickle sandwich without the pickle. And no, I will not use these city-made weapons. I've said from day one, that's cheating. A cheese and pickle sandwich. Ex-office worker. I used to work in an office job every single day, barely getting a thing. Tedium solutions? Oh, did you just shudder? Then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sewer life is bombastic compared to what's up there. Seriously, it's like they design jobs to be annoying nowadays. Annoyance equals money. Well, now I'm the annoying one. With my new magic, I can block and overflow their toilets from a safe distance. That's great. Sewer Ranger. I won't let filthy rats or filthy MPD get anywhere near this city, if it's the last thing I do. Huh, I'm so cool. She looks at herself in a handheld mirror. You're tall, suspicious tall individual. This tall figure with a wide-brimmed hat looks over the rest of the undercity conspicuously. Squeak. You're a rat. The builder. Up on the city, they're doing a big thing to recycle in that. We need a scheme to stop them from doing that, I say. Then where are we going to get all these free building materials? What kind of conspiracy could stop people from recycling, though? Maybe we could build a recycle bin with a secret hole in it over an open sewer entrance. Sounds like a good idea. Ressa, sheesh. Just look at these people, stealing and pawning off the mass-produced city goods? That's no good at all. We shouldn't use them all together. If I speak up, they'll just call me a druid. I hope we don't have to stay here for too long. These people might be wizards like us, but they're shady. At least it's nice and damp. I kind of miss that bit of the basement sometimes. Okay, we already talked to you. We talked to you. Ah, good old Jonko. Since that was a dead end, I suppose I'll just twiddle me thumbs here for a minute. Okay. Who are you, pot friend? Undercity dweller. Down here, you either need to have the magical talent or pure brawn to earn your place. Me? I'm neither, but I just really hate those rats. Remember, a good bit of vocal rat hating will get you far in this place. You look like you'd fall over pretty spectacularly, but that's about it. Little Elden Ring reference? Fresh rat kebabs, rat cheese fondue for vegetarians, sewer moss succotash for vegans. What are you looking at my grub like that for? Not gonna be gourmet down in a sewer, is it? It's probably more clean than the food they sell for cheap up there anyway. You know, that's fair. Well, I can't speak to you for some reason. Mazdas, hey, puny. Sounds like we're gonna need to clobber this Rat King fella. About time we had a good fight, if you asking me. Say, I was just about to do some preparatory push-ups. Wanna join me? You could use some meat on your bones. The offer's always there if you want it, little guy. We'll make a warrior out of you in no time. Okay, oh, I wanna talk to you. All right, so I gotta find the Rat King. Are we sure this guy's not the Rat King? Probably not. All right, oh, hello everybody. Oh, Squeak. What a cute little rat. Snoop Snob. The floor gives way suddenly and Ressa slips down a cleverly hidden hole. No, Ressa! You were seduced by a tiny rat. Whoa! The rat chitters mischievously down at Ressa before scampering after her. No. Ressa. With a thud, Ressa slides to the floor. Ouch! Guys? Fat rat. Stupid sewer wizard! Fell for a sneaky hole of doom! A large fat rat sits up on its hind legs and points at Ressa, mocking her relentlessly. Hey, where am I? Gree! In Maze of Doom! Never escape here! Now you tell all secret of wizard! What? Hey, this is... Ressa pauses and looks down as she puts her hand in something wet. Something warm and wet. Coffee. Ressa has spilled her coffee all over the flagstone floor. Flagstone? The fat rat, sensing imminent danger, backs off suddenly. You made me spill my coffee! Ressa rises up, eyes glowing red with anger. You're getting me a new one, and you're showing me the way out! The rat squeaks in fear and starts to flee. Quickly, catch him! Oh, I get to play as Ressa. Let's go! Get over here, you stupid little rat! Diving onto the rat, Ressa tucks and picks him up with a menacing power. Okay, no hurt! You better show me the nearest place I can get a cup of coffee and then exit out of here. Yes, it's this way, don't hurt, I help. Oh, okay then, thanks. Ressa spends a few moments fussing the giant fat rat before she forces him to direct her to the exit. So, you think she went this way then? I know she did. Just look at all these rats. She loves rats. Okay. So what am I doing? Oh, look at all these rats. This sewer wizard, deserter, or prisoner, seems to be having a surprisingly peaceful time. Even if his hands are bound, he seems pretty relaxed alongside the fat rat that's slouching beside him. Can love bloom, even on the battlefield? You admire the rather disciplined and organized unit of rats standing to attention here. They stand and squeak in an oddly patriotic tone. You never knew garbage bags could be used to make such intricate uniforms. Is that what they call a life hack these days? Maybe you can make some money off of this. Oh, look at you! Behold the Rat Commander! A solitary red eye comes upon you with a menacing gleam. He returns to his parchment, moving together tiny recycled air fresheners, which must represent the enemy force. Whatever the Rat Commander is seeing on these patched together pieces of used toilet paper, it is clearly a strategy that will shake the world to its core. Who are these rats? I don't think they're bad at all. They're just living their life, you know? They're not hurting us. Who are you? Oh, battle time? A man-sized rat approaches. He peers at you gingerly before tilting his head. You there? Be careful, there are reports of sewer wizards in the area. You're not a wizard, are you? Because we're in a sewer. So that would mean... His eyes widen. He gives a nervous squeak. Squeak! Exhaling sharply and breathing in the rancid sewered air. He takes a moment, stooped over coughing and wheezing before straightening. State your business. Rat. You raise your hand and a swirling energy encompasses you. Your arms turn hairy, your legs turn hairy, your face turns hairy. You begin to shrink, turning into just a normal rat. Good job, you've now convinced the rat serf you are a fellow rat. Poor job, you are now too small to hold your lexicon. Time to be a rat, I guess. Oh, dang it. Okay, I guess that was a loss. Let's try this again. So what should I say to you? State your business. My business is cheese. You lob a chunk of cheese at the rat serf. That is good business. You may pass. Incredible. What about you? Can I talk to you? No? What is this? Is this a rat? Look at all the cheese. The rat jester, the rat king. Ressa, Ressa told you she'd be here. Wait, where is she? Oh, she's right there. Sorry, I'm getting lost. Guys, you found me? How? A trail of broken bottles, greasy black hairs, and lingering anxiety. Makes sense. So these, oh, this is the rat king. So these are your real wizard friends, yet you bring the MPD. Yeah, hi. Traitors! Traitors to their own wizardly kind. Squeak, squeak. I will deal with you personally. I just imagine all the rats have a very high-pitched voice. It's the Rat King. You not from down here. Stink like nasty wizards. The Rat King chitters and sniffles. The crown on his ratty head wobbles. You know what? I'm gonna sniff you right back, okay? You take a hearty sniff of the air and immediately begin to feel ill. Your vision begins to fade as literal stink lines appear in the air. The sewer stench is too much and you pass out. Jacob! Great, now I have to go back. Oh, dang it. All right, fine. What if oh, I'm gonna boop you. I'm gonna boop. Your eyes crackle menacingly. An ominous red glow surrounds your hand as it begins to stretch out towards the Rat King. Lightning cracks, thunder shakes. You dart forward and touch the Rat King on his snoot. Like that. The Rat King sniffles some more and rubs his nose. I don't think this is working, Jacob. Maybe we should try something else. You're just too gentle of a soul to try and defeat this grotesque villain through such kind means as a simple boop. Ready that lexicon, let's try this again. Fine. So sniff is a no-go, boop is a no-go. Can I just bop? An ominous red glow, Rat King, sniff, lightning cracks, and touch the Rat King on his snoot. Ah, darn. Okay, what do I do? All right, let's do it again. So, let's snoop. Can I snoop? What does snooping do? With a wave of your hand, you summon the Rat King's diary. What? You no luck. Well, what do we have here, Jacob? Embezzling cheese funds in a stalemate conflict against the crocodile people? You hold up the diary to the teeming masses of rats that surround you. Squeak! Squeak, squeak, squeak! The cacophony of squeaking is ear-splitting. The swarm of rats chase the Rat King off deeper into the sewers. Job well done? Time to go back to those wizards. Well done, you've done your part of the bargain. Now you can get them the portal out of here, right? I wish it was longer. That went by way quicker than expected. Correct! It won't take long. Give us a while to perform our gestrations. You can see the wizard ordering a pizza on his phone. Well, it was a pleasure, mates. Wish you luck in your quest to take back Mango Chutney or whatever the place was called. So this is it. The portal to... Don't say it! Oh, fine. It is fun to say, though. Whoa. Does this happen to be a MP-072 high-powered anti-magical stun grenade? What is happening? Down on the ground! Spellbooks and staves behind your backs! Hey, you can't do that! Jacob here is the police commissioner! Commissioner! Really? I'm the police commissioner! Commissioner! And I formally fire Jacob here and now! This sounds like some grade A unicorn. But we're helping them get out of here. They'll be so far away, we'll never see them again. Enough. There's only one place for all these worthless wizards. SUPERPRISON. We heard a report of you working alongside them, so I'm sure to place hidden microphones on you two in advance. Speaking of which, you'll be joining them for working with wizards. So long. Get your hands off us. We're not going anywhere. But we were this close. No. Act 2.5, and that's the shortest act I've ever played through. Wow. No. Are these amount of restraints really necessary? Yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot of these anti-magical, as I'm sure you guessed. Just stay calm and we might get lucky. I think it's pretty clear that what we have here are a bunch of wizards and a pair of traitors. Party hats, check. Goofy robes, check. Danger to society, check, check, check. I sentence you to life in SUPERPRISON. Objection, Your Honor. No. Well, I didn't even say my piece yet. At least I got to say the thing. The trial ain't looking good. Is there really nothing up our sleeve, Mazdas? Don't bother. Once you're in this mess, it's almost impossible to get out. The slammer awaits. Trial concluded? Conclusion guilty! The group is transported by train to SUPERPRISON, where you can already smell your warden miles before you arrive. Sensational. Welcome to SUPERPRISON. Your stomach churns as you're blindfolded and placed on an express train to the vicious maw that was known as Wizard's SUPERPRISON. We're doomed! Again! Maybe we should have just become Suamances instead of whatever plan that was. Quit complaining, Elementine. Mate, it's hardly gonna get us anywhere. I keep forgetting his accent. Quit complaining! Do you have any idea where we're going? He's right, you know. Could have taken the coward's way out and sold you out after knowing you were innocent, but I'd rather suffer now than suffer later. You guys could have taken the easy way out too, by joining those undercity wizards who actually cause problems and swim around in the filth. But that's not what the Great Elementine stands for, at least according to those product labels. The path to glamour is a tough one, and screwing other people over is a shortcut to it. This'll just be one of those tough times. We'll find a way out of here, I promise you that. Irritated guard. Can it back there! You hear, oh sorry, can it back there. You hear Mazda's grunt as she's poked with a stick. Lovely. Well, I guess I'm just going this way. This place looks pretty terrible, doesn't it? They could at least have prepared us a better tour. I did a civil service by making burgers. Looks like you can play some footy though. Footy? Is that something to do with feet? No time for football. No way we can stick around here. I'll punch us away out if I have to. Warden Gibb. Silence, prisoners! Look at these guys. This game's so goofy. I love it. I love the way that you walk. Yes? This here's your new home for Sam knows how long, so get used to the sight of it. I'll be a lovely warden for the duration. Warden Gibb. And don't forget it. He pauses, squinting as his sickly yellow eyes pass over you all. Just look at the lot of you. A bunch of rotten, maggot-ridden wizards and traitors to the MPD, so I hear. So you're the one I send some of the baddies to. I've served you for over 10 years! Captain E. Mazdas, Peacemaker, and an Officer Junko. Either of those names ring a bell? You owe me my hard work doing the fighting. You gotta let us out of here. I don't know this one. And I don't like her either. Hosepipe! Oh, cold! Now you rotten, rot-featured rot bags, unless anyone else fancies a cold shower, you'll start marching for your cells right away. You better pay attention, because I don't take kindly to lateness or laziness. You, potato features! He points a fat finger at me. You're in cell 3F, you hear me? Get moving! Okay. I don't want to go. Cell 3F, he said. 3F. You hurry along, fearing what the warden might do if you don't get to your cell, like an obedient little prisoner. How about now? You come across a group of wizards muttering quietly to one another. You barely make out a few of the words they're saying. What if we blow a hole in the wall with a fireball? That'd be a real good idea if we had magic. We gotta lose the jewelry if we're going to get anywhere with the plan. But would a deadly lightning bolt work? They continue to plot and escape. It appears every idea they come up with eventually includes magic. You have a feeling they're probably going to be here for a long time. That's fair. I want to talk to more people. There's so many people. So 3F. Psst, Jacob. Learner, how are you holding up? Don't worry about us. This is just like old times, right? I heard there was a crowbar buried in the yard, and there were rumors of a goblin had a wooden spoon in the workroom, if that helps. That does help. Okay, sick. Look at all the rats. Who's this? The goblin pushes his cap back from over his eyes. It was clear he was sleeping before you walked up. No coming close to the rat. He appears to have fallen asleep again. Rats! A dozen rats in a cell. You guess the rat gang in the sewers didn't get away with it either. When you were all arrested, they squeak at you in a hostile manner, probably a bit angry you dealt with the rat king. Squeak! Who's this? I can't talk to you. 3D! Some of the elder mages of the undercity grumble at you from here. Begone, wretch, unless you have an escape plan. Our squalid settlement was doing just fine until you came along. I should have detected the MPD rapscallions you brought in sooner and banished you at once. Okay. You owe it to us to break us out of here if you ever find a way. Oh, cell 3F. No, I wanted to talk to more people. I didn't know what to do a cussing here. 3F. Ah, there it is. Wait a moment. What's going on here? Is this your new cellmate? You weren't expecting 4 of them. Thug number 1. Come on, escape wizard. We're just here to admire your talents is all. Yeah, you've got a way to use your magic even here in super prison, right? You'll slip us right out. My fine fellows, I promise you I'm not magical. I'm just a humble janitor in this establishment. And if I was, I wouldn't be able to cast my way out of here anyway. It's 100% sealed. No way to escape even for an artist like me. The burly prisoners look at each other and give some hearty laughs. Cut the crap, little scamp. Oh, my beanbag. I was gonna stash a file in that. Oops. See, I knew this little kobold rat had an escape plan. Put it this way, little thing, we just want in so we can help you, that's all. You don't need these silly extra steps. Besides, can you stand another day longer in here without your magic? I sure can't. I'm not magical. So modest. Enough games. You're helping us get out of here whether you want to or not. Ugh, oh dear. They say you have to assert your dominance on your first day in super prison. And what better way than saving your cellmate from some band of 2-bit bullies? Without thinking, you step between the thugs and the kobold. Oh, they do look a bit stronger than you. Okay, here we go. It's fighting time. Look at this little guy. But please, I told you I don't know magic. Mercy! The dubious little creature looks small, weak, and with very spindly legs and arms. Upon seeing you arrive, they turn desperately to you. You look like a real wizard. Go on, tell them I'm not magical, please! You don't sense any magic in them, and you have a feeling they're telling the truth. As you stand there in thought, these 2 thugs turn to you. Get lost, chubby. This doesn't concern you unless you want to taste of toilet water. The thugs crack their knuckles, and you have a feeling they're not here for a second opinion. Look out, you're gonna have to use the items around you at your disposal if you're gonna beat them. Select one or multiple, then use. What is this? An egg? Music? Socks? Easter egg and socks. That isn't going to work, Jacob. It's just, wait, where did you even get that egg from? Egg, Easter egg. Oh. Fine, what if I use Easter egg, socks, and a rock? Fine. Socks and a rock. Placing the surprisingly heavy rock inside the sock, you wonder where to go from here. Swing it. Now I see that's what you're doing. Just tie the end and you'll have a weapon. Smack. Ah! You shut your mouth, little runt. You call that a weapon? Well, bring it on then. There's 2 of us and only one of you. Smash, slam. Ooh. Following the kobold's advice, tying up the rock around the sock proves to be a surprisingly effective weapon. Brandishing it, you swing it in a circle above your head and threaten to use it again. You'll pay for this. Let's get out of here. The kobold sniffles, wiping a bruise on their snoot as they turn to you in gratitude. Oh, so very nice. So good. Wow, that was incredible. Devious even. Thank you for saving me. I'm Snink. I wish I could repay you somehow, but I have as much to give as you'd expect from a prisoner. There's a pause as the small kobold appraises you with simultaneously cunning and pathetic beady eyes. Actually, you seem like you can keep a secret. People who aren't talkers are always more trustworthy. Look at this. Little kobold looks left and right for cards before carefully unfolding a big blue chart littered with thumbtacks and red string and scrawled annotations and diagrams. Here we are. I don't know how those two thugs found out, but they're actually right. About the escape plan I have, I mean. Not the wizard part. Everyone used to rely on their magic in the super prison. But I didn't, because I've never been magical. I suppose when they caught me, they thought I was that good. I'll take it as a compliment. Plus it means they won't be expecting my escape. There are a lot of anti-wizard measures in this prison, which will have no effect on me. However, I've been missing a key component to my plan. What is it, Snink? Accomplices. I saw you came in here with some of your friends. If they are as trustworthy as you, I may finally be able to get the escape plan in motion. Gathering them all here in this cell. Once everyone's here, I can appraise their skills. And thank you again. Okay, sounds good. Thanks again for saving me, Jacob. Could you go and gather your friends? I'll explain this plan right after. Okay, gather Jonko and Mazdas, Elementine, Sparks, and Ressa. Sounds good. What is this? There is something insidious about this lonesome plant. Along the wall beside it, a small sign says, Sanctioned Nature Area. The sign beside it says, Government Regulation Prisoner Park. You're filled with an odd melancholy, seeing a solitary potted plant in a jail cell. Spectacular. Let's go ahead and save the game. This game is just non-stop. Like, I feel like, which is great, but I feel like I'm constantly just reading this entire time and not actually doing commentary. This is ridiculous, Jacob. They said I'm supposed to have a cellmate, but I can't find them anywhere. I'm so angry I could just blow something up, but I can't. No magic sucks. Huh? You got an idea to get us out? Sign me up. I'll be right there. Amazing. Okay. Let's find everybody else. Okay. Oh, hello, little guard. Unfriendly goblin guard. Get out of my face, you horrible wizard, before I call in Warden Gibb to give you a good bashing. Sorry. Sorry? Jeez, so rude. So very rude. Okay, what about you? No, I can't talk to you. Can't talk to you. Elementine! Oh, thank goodness, Jacob! I don't know what's going on here, but my cellmate seems to be dead. You both turn and look at the witch lying on the floor, staring at the ceiling. She twitches and mutters something about beans. Right. Well, never mind that. Please tell me there's a plan to get out of here. Cell 3F, you say? I'll be right there. Nice. The witch twitches on the ground, mumbling something about beans. Prodding them with your foot evokes a similar response. All right. Got a little mini chef over here. Oh, hello. A goblin here is wielding a... What is that? Ain't nothing to see here, not unless you want to get scorched. Good heavens, it's a flamethrower? What I say about coming close? Get out of here. Ressa, Jacob, I heard some shouting earlier about a sponge-shaped wizard going crazy with a rock earlier. Got a little worried. Do you think we'll ever get out of here? They don't even have coffee and I miss my rats. Huh? That's why you're here? There's an escape plan. Oh, okay, whatever it is, I'm sure it'll work out in the end. I'll meet you there, okay? What is this? You come across a lonesome wizard hat, wearing a collar? You're not sure what's going on here, but you think the guards chained this hat up for a good reason. The hat has a mysterious energy about it. All right, let's get you two. Oi, check it out, Jacob. Mazdas and I get to be cellmates. Stop sounding so happy about it, you oaf. It's barely big enough for one of us in here. Don't know what you're complaining about. This is right space-ish. Much bigger than the guard box outside the city. Anyway, what's that? A plan? Oh, thank the Sprogs. I can't wait to get out of here already. Meet you there, Jacob. Nice. I got them all. Oh man, I want to talk to the other people. So this is everyone. Great to meet you. You all look like you have a varied set of skills. I would have, if not for these collars. I have realized something, though. Jacob's lexicon should work even with his collar on. Anti-magic never really did anything to him. What? Wait, what? So what can this lexicon do exactly? What can it do is a better question. You just have to get lucky. If we gave it enough time, I'd bet it could blow this entire prison to smithereens. What? This changes everything. We have to get back this lexicon. And luckily I know just where it is. The confiscation room, which is located above the anti-magic core for this place. We just need to come up with a plan together. Okay, well, let's get this plan. Hours, then days pass. You and your friends scope out the prison for information, vulnerabilities, weaknesses. Until you gather again in secret, your plan now ready for motion. Okay, let's go over everything one last time. We need to make a disguise of a repairman so we can turn off the power. When it's off, we can sneak into the confiscation room and open it from the inside. To pull this off, we'll need to kidnap the real repairman. We'll also need to know what they look like. Step 1, we steal a digging tool from the workshop. Step 2, we dig a hole in the yard to hide the real repairman in for later. Step 3, we break into the documentation room to get information about the repairman. Step 4, we use the laundry room to help us make a disguise. After those 4 things are done, we'll gather back here in cell 3F and get ready for phase 2. My bet is that none of this is gonna happen and the book is just gonna appear. And there it is! I've never had so many accomplices. I hope everyone is pleased. Sure you're not a wizard? You gotta be a wizard to come up with a plan as smart as this. Thank you. It's just experience, really. Thank me when this works. Let's get started. Okay. Oh my gosh, we have so much to do. First phase is getting a wooden spoon from the workshop. To get there, start by going to the canteen. That's left, then up, then right of here. Head into the work row and go into woodworking. From there, you should have Mazis waiting for you to help pilfer just what we need. Okay, what about you? Don't mind me, Jacob. I'm on guard duty to make sure nobody overhears the plan. I'm so bad with his accent. Who are you? Loyal Goblin Guard. Warden Gibb is the strongest. Warden Gibb is the rest. He gives us goblins work, even if they pay isn't the best. I even got a picture of him on my wall. He gave me a whole penny raise for that. Janitor? You watch as a muttering wizard bitterly mops the floor here. Fed up cleaner. You know, if they just let me cast magic, I could mop this floor 100 times over. Quite literally, I'd summon 100 mops. Tense Goblin Guard. Oi, no closer, you horrible wizard! Behind me here is our most dangerous prisoner, and I wouldn't even set them loose on any of you horrible wizards. Go on, get! You want to know who it is? Fine. This cursed being behind these doors knows the secrets of toe-stubbing magic. Or did, I should say. The underestimated big boss Warden Gibb. He knows 10 different martial arts, you know. This goblin guard looks absolutely stuffed full of food. Nothing to see here. Me never eat Warden Gibb's biscuit stash, nuh-uh. Keep bothering me and you're on the menu next. Why do some of these NPCs look like just a T-posing? It's like I don't even know what this outfit is. Hi. This rather dim-witted looking guard is watching over what looks to be an absolutely pointless corridor. Right. What? Who are you then? You think Warden Gibb putting this tactless guard here was probably a deliberate choice. All right, let's get our digging tool. Let's go find that wooden spoon. So left, up, and then a right? I think it was. Spoon. Wait a second. What do you have to say? Whiny Goblin Guard. Oi, we don't get paid much to stand around and look after your sorry wizard butts. And I don't get paid anything to talk with you neither. Oi. Okay, fine, I'll go over here. What is this? What is that supposed to be? I don't know what that was. Look, it's Super Prison. Helpful prisoner. If you're looking for something useful to grab around here, there's plenty of those beans to go around. Nab some from one of the red pots. They won't go missed. Okay. Beans. I want some beans. That sounds great. Bring anything metal or magic through these metal detectors, and it's my gracious job to give you a good biffing. Oh, and don't go worrying. With those collars on, all you mages are as magical as plain old carrot. It is time to mop. Your hand clasps around the broom of power and your eyes alight with lightning. It's finally time. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? How do I clean? How do I clean? What do you mean clean? Oh, stop! He's making this place all dirty. What are you doing, buddy? Oh no! Oh no! What is happening? No! Stop it! Slightly dirty. No. Oh, stop dirtying this place. Why is this a mini game? What is this? Oh, it's slightly dirty again. I just got it clean. Oh, stop it. Stop it, please. I got 35 seconds. What is this accomplishing? This is accomplishing nothing. Okay. Stop it. Stop it, please. Just breaking everything. Stop it! No! No! I have 12 seconds. No! Clean it up, hurry! No! 4, 3, 2, 1. Huffing and puffing, the final lunch goers leave the canteen. You've survived food time. Raising your mop in victory, you can't help but expect some kind of reward for your hard work. Glancing around expectantly, you begin eyeing up the bucket of water left behind. What did that do for me? Dirty mop water obtained. Hydration. Why? That did nothing for me. But sure, I guess I'll take it. I guess I will take it. Okay, who are you? A very bald individual seems to be waiting outside the kitchen door, as in, so bald they don't even have eyebrows. Clean-shaven inmate. I've heard the chef in there has some kind of special mustache cream. If I can just nab it, maybe I can smear it on my head. I don't care if it ends up a weird head mustache. It's better than nothing. Oh, dang it. Usually these people have 2 lines of dialogue, but not the people in the prison, it would seem. Go goblin mode on the cutlery? Yes! When in prison, your grubby little hands shove the trays over and fling the cutlery everywhere. Well, I went goblin mode, that's for sure. Following mysterious yet irresistible scent, your nose leads you to a pair of massive steaming pots. Peering into one of them, your eyes widen in awe as you stare into a swirling vortex of beans. They move slowly as if following some unseen current, churning in the depths. Without hesitation, you reach into the pot with your bare hands and scoop a hefty serving into your pocket with a wet squelching sound. Beans obtained! Could these come in handy? When the ghost pepper is processed by an alchemist, you get something called doom extract. If you then bathe a chili seed in doom extract for 4 to 6 hours, when it grows, it'll grow a doom chili. It is one of the most excruciatingly painful things to eat in the entire world. However, if you are a true cooking master, you can bring out a tasty sweetness like eating cotton candy. Unfortunately, Chef doesn't have such mastery, and 1 spoon of this basically blows your head off with the spice. Ouch. Okay. This is just bland boiling, what? No, sorry. It has a little salt in it. Okay, but seriously, why are they serving boiling salt water as food? That door up there, I don't know who this new chef they hired is, but his booming chuckles are just so menacing. Is it our chef friend? Slop connoisseur. I've eaten many prison slop in my time, and I'll have to give this a solid 6 out of 10. Good consistency, but too much flavor for my liking. He then begins to slowly and quite loudly consume copious amounts of prison food, other inmates watching in a trance. You suppose this passes for entertainment down here, watching other people eat? Look at you. Steaming inmate. Ah, my mouth is on fire, my stomach's doing flips. Who and what put my chili? Fed up inmate. If I have to eat another bean, I'm going to riot. I know this new chef had some new dishes, but they're either lethally hot or have an unusual smell of uranium. Okay, what about you? Tray warrior. I've been learning the way of the metal tray for 3 years, hoping a fight might break out. And it still hasn't. Aren't canteen fights supposed to be a big thing? Lamenting wizard. You don't want to hear this old fool's tale of how he got here. You do? Well, if you insist. It was the back kitchen of a burger restaurant. I was younger back then, more impulsive. I decided to summon a hellish gutter spider in the kitchen so I could still 230 kilograms, I'm supposed to say steel, of frozen beef patties. And goodness, they were worth it. My only regret was getting caught. Now I'm here. Look at you. Bean fanatic. My goodness, I love beans. I'll stay here forever so long as I keep serving them up. Make sure you grab your own serving while you can. He loves beans. Little bean fanatic. Okay, let's go into the little room What's going on here? What am I doing? What am I even doing right now? This door seems to lead to the kitchen. It's locked. You hear booming and ominous laughter echoing from within. A sign on the door says, come back later. Sure thing. Wait a second. What about this? Looks like this is a large vent that is connected to some sort of system. If only you had something hardy to pop it open with. Oh, I don't have my lexicon, that's right. All right, I guess I'm gonna go in here. I'm so confused on where I'm supposed to go. Hi, MR do guard work? Scrungly goblin. I'm watching. Hello. I love him. What's this? As you walk up, you can see posters with faded print lining the walls. Getting a better look at them, you can see it's a variety of plants being marked as illegal. Wild garlic, banned. Daisies, banned. Real grass, banned. Wild garlic, banned. Okay. Psst, Jacob! Snink! The document we need to steal is right through the year. Though prisoners aren't really supposed to go in there. Make sure you have a good amount of items ready before we tackle this one. It's gonna be tough. Okay. Where do I find my spoon? Where's the spoon? Oh, hello, all of you. Station guard. Ha! Think you could get anywhere near the station without getting beaten to a pulp by us, rot wizard? Shove off before I actually shove you. Real hard. Okay. What am I doing? I'm gonna make a goal. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, no! No! Okay, hold on, I got this. And, yeah! Oh, no! Yeah. Oh, too far. Yeah. Yo! You put the final ball into the back of the net and the spectating prisoners go wild! But in your moment of celebration, a guard runs up and gives you a red card. Get on out of here. Being a wizard is against the rules. Realizing your error, you leave the pitch in shame, having broken the second cardinal rule of football. No wizards. You look down at the red card in your hand. Wait, they're not actually supposed to give these to you, are they? It glistens with authoritative power. Maybe, just maybe, you can use this somehow? Red card obtained. Could this come in handy? Amazing. Oh, hey! I'm currently being punished for kicking Gib in the shin, and the last thing I need is you kicking me as well, all right? Why was there a football? Oh, Ressa. Hi, what is this? Why are there collars around these rocks? Collars don't seem to be properly fit, and you consider tugging one off. With a little elbow grease, you yoink off one of the collars. Pop! Oh, thank goodness. Free prisoner. I slacked off during rock breaking, so one of the guards saw it fit to do that to me for a week. Group of tough-looking prisoners, once mages, now hardened by their scars, weight and hardtack of super prison. One of the members slowly turns to you. We've seen you hanging around those MPD folks. Better get out of here before we knock your block off. Snitch. That's Mazdas. She nicked me, and then the judge sent me here, so you'd better get out my sight, hanging around her. Okay, fine. Jacob, down here. This is where I've started digging the hole. Oh, nice hole. Digging this hole might be tricky. We'll need something to dig with, so make sure you've got something from the workshop. Oh, we might need some other items as well. If complications arise, try looking around the prison for anything of use. Heard some of the inmates saying reward goes to those who can kick in all the footballs. But I can't stand football, sorry. Head over to the hole when you're ready to dig. Okay, workshop. That's where I was supposed to go. And who are you? As you approach, he doesn't make eye contact. Instead, he turns away. When you get close enough, he speaks up in a low and dangerous tone. Hey, you looking for some plants? You watch as he flicks open his jacket. Inside are clippings of various ordinary plants. You're not sure if you need any dandelions at the moment, so you quietly leave. Okay, workshop, not here. Workshop, here we go. Aha, here we go. Jacob! Psst, Jacob. There's a sleeping guard over here in the way of our newfound contraband. Help me clobber him. Where? It's clobbering time. You're thankful this guard is so terrible at the job and is apparently deaf. They haven't been woken up by Mazdas' screaming. Ready? Let's go! Okay, what do I do though? You and Mazdas both creep forward, peeking in at the sleeping workshop guard. All right, Puny, leave taking this guy out to me. This'll be an easy job, in and out. I'll start by going in with a blunt weapon, something that'll knock him out. Got something that'll work for that? Oh gosh. Sock and rock, go! Putting the sock in the rock, the trusty sock mace he learned from Sninks now becomes a weapon of mass destruction in Mazdas' hand. Hey, this is just like my old flail. Oh, this is gonna be fun. With one of her vicious boss fight patterns, the sleeping guard wakes to an onslaught of quick time events and screen-wide attacks. Try as you might, he eventually gets knocked out. You shake your head scholarly. Should have dodged. Pretty good, huh? Now we can help ourselves to all this stuff in the workshop. Ugh, guards, somebody come quick. What? I was sure he was knocked out for good. Jacob, you got something that we can use to shut this guy up? Beans? Beans! You silenced the guard by filling his mouth with beans. A gruesome, but powerful, forbidden tactic. That ought to sort it, eh? The two of you continue your pillaging of the workshop. Dang, there are all sorts of metal tools we could use, but they'll get triggered by the metal detectors. Best we have is this wooden spoon. Hope it's enough for the plan to work. I'll regroup with Snink and hold down the fort. Oh, and deal with this gagged guard too. I guess, see ya. Okay. Yay! Escape plan continues. Perfect. Ooh, we got our nice little wooden spoon here. Bling, bling. What's this? A goblin guard is stuffed in this closet. Don't hit me. You slowly close the door on the goblin, maintaining eye contact the entire time. Something hardy to pop it open with. You know, beans are pretty hardy. Can I take any of this stuff? Please? A vice grip, maybe? No, nothing. Blackboard. There's a lovingly drawn picture of Warden Gibb in chalk. His face is beautifully chiseled, with his square jaw and exaggerated cheekbones. His eyes twinkle like the stars. It stirs conflicting emotion within you. Okay. All right. Now I can go to the little sportsy area. Go hang out with Ressa and start digging in the thing. Ready to go? Let's do this. Yeah. Dig the yard hole. Huh. This dirt doesn't look too tough. Do we have anything to dig through it, Jacob? We've got a wooden spoon. Lucky for the two of you, you got just the thing for the workshop. Passing a spoon to Ressa, the two of you rapidly begin to dig while nobody's looking. Ugh, manual labor is the worst. Still, if it's to escape. However, as you're digging, a goblin guard begins to wander over from the distance. Oi, oi, oi! You horrible pair of rot bags! What are you huddling over there for? Drop your wizard card? Oh, awful timing. Jacob, quickly, think of some way to distract him. I'm gonna keep digging. Here's my wizard card. Using the red card you just found, you blow a whistle and show it at the suspicious goblin. Get off the yard! Hanging his head, he grumbles as he shuffles off, your distraction seeming to work. As the guard leaves view, Ressa digs rapidly, coming to a stop as she hits into some compacted dirt with a clink. Oh no, dirt here's really hard to dig, and it still isn't quite deep enough. Jacob, do we have anything we can use to soften the dirt up? Water? You splash water onto the dirt, which softens it, but it doesn't look like Ressa can dig alone. The dirt soon becomes compact again. What we need is something we can use to soften the dirt up, then dig it. Perhaps you could try multiple items. If you can't find a way, maybe you don't have the right items yet. We can always come back to this later. Egg. This particular item doesn't have much effect on the situation. Ressa raises an eyebrow at you with some confusion. Okay, yeah, sorry. Spoon and water? Splashing water onto the dirt as you dig with the spoon, it seems to be just what was needed to soften up the dirt. It's a slow process, but with you and Ressa digging, it becomes just big enough to fit a certain kidnapped repairman. There, that ought to do it. Good work, Jacob. I'll hide the hole and return to Snink. Snink? All right, I need to break into admin. Wait just a minute. Something catches your eye. As you pass by the pile of rocks and dirt you've shifted by digging that hole with Ressa, you spot something shining dully amidst the rubble. Embedded in a large rock and sticking out is some sort of metal rod or tool. As if beckoned to it by some unseen force, you approach the rock, plant your foot atop it, grasp the tool, and pull. Shwing! To your surprise, it slides free with ease. A holy golden light shimmers down momentarily as you claim the legendary crowbar in the stone. Long live King Jacob. Sensational. Okay, well now I need to get over to admin, which is right here. Let's go. So it's time to steal that document, eh? All right, Jacob, follow my lead. Okay, so we do this and then we make a disguise. With Snink's expert guidance, you wait until the guard's shift changes before slipping inside while no one is looking. Peering about at the forbidden room, you find towering stacks of paper and binders everywhere. Fortunately, Snink seems to know what you're looking for. Leading you over to a glass cabinet filled with documents, the two of you set in position. I suppose the first step is to get these glass doors open. A simple bit of lock disarming, but we don't want to leave any fingerprints. Say, do you have anything we could use to not leave fingerprints? We'll want to be very gentle here. Crowbar! Jacob, no, you'll give me a heart attack if you smash that open. It'll trigger all the alarms. What we need is something that won't leave fingerprints. Fine. A sock. Just use socks. Sliding a pair of socks over Sneak's hands, this actually makes perfect sense. Now they can use them like gloves. Perfect. They begin to disarm the beep, beep, beep. A sudden alarm sounds around the room. Well, I take full responsibility. We are dead. It is now time for the punishment. What am I saying? Maybe we have time to disable it somehow before anyone notices. Jacob, it's an electronic-based device. I don't know if you know what electricity is, but if you do, try something that might fry it. Beans! No, just water. Thinking quickly, you pour fluids on the electronic locks, which cause them to zap, crackle, and malfunction. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Your brain works on levels beyond my own, Jacob. You stand there gormlessly, making a noise equivalent to a microwave humming as drool drips from your mouth. Now, let's see here. The document we're looking for is... Snink flicks through the paperwork at lightning speed before stopping in a folder containing all of the SUPERPRISON employees. Here, now we can see what the repairman looks like so we can make a disguise. We'll just steal this photo. Amazing. What a fantastic mustache. The repairman is also the chef, but the cards will be here soon. I think they'll notice if it's missing. We need something to replace it, something photo-like. Obviously the red card. Sliding in the red card, it's the perfect size. Very good. It's, do you think they'll question why it's just red? Me neither. These cards are stupid. Let's get out of here. Scampering away, the two of you take a look at the photo. It is a fairly burly looking man with a mustache. This is a problem. We need to disguise as the repairman as part of the plan, but not one of us has a mustache. However, I believe I've seen a man around here with a particularly splendid mustache. A new inmate people simply call Chef. Oh, right, of course, you know him. He was in the kitchen, I believe. The door up north of the canteen. I'll get it unlocked for you and send a helper. See if you can convince him to play the part. After you're done with that, head to the laundry room to conclude the disguise. But Chef in the kitchen first. Good luck. All right, laundry room and chef. Beep boop boop boop, ski beep beep. Hoo beep boop beep boop. That's laundry? Wait, where was the kitchen? Isn't the kitchen? Oh, the kitchen's right here. Hello, excuse me. Pardon me. Over here, Jacob. Snink told me to help you out with the disguise. Let me see the photo. So we're gonna need a mustache, are we? I'm sure Chef over there can help us with that one. It's only natural I was sent to help with whatever this kitchen task is. You remember back in Wizard Burger, don't you? We cooked up a storm. Sure was fun. I wish we could be there instead of being in stupid prison. Enough moaning on my part. Let's get what we need from Chef over there. Yeah, who are you? Small prisoner peels potatoes here, wheezing as if he's doing a Herculean task. A lot of wizards don't seem suited to manual labor. Chef! Oh, what's this? Sign is written on one of the boxes. No unsanctioned carrots. Hi, Chef. Before your very eyes, Chef stands. Hey, Chef, can we borrow your mustache? Oh, a fine jest, I hope. Yes, jest. I could lend you a special cream to aid with your quest, but first... Oh God, I think the encounter start thing is happening. Hi, Chef. Oh, look at you, Chef. Oh, he's pointing. Let's go. Come on, Chef. Just give us the mustache cream already so we can escape. You think such power is handed out for free? Perilous as the situation is, the masses must still be fed, no matter the situation. I love his pointing. Okay, have a pot of beans. You put beans in a pot and Sparks heats them up with the stove, sadly without magic. We call this one Struggle Meal of the Ancients. What do you think? Rustic, humble, bold even. You've proved yourself to be worthy of my first task. What's that then? We're going to bake the inmates a pie, but not just any pie. A pie that shall transcend their strength or when the inevitable riot begins. I'm not sure if you should be saying that in capital letters. The guards might hear you. Ah, yes, good thinking. Now, the first step is rolling the dough. Can you manage that with your tools? I can use, what do I use for rolling the dough? A rock? Smashing into the dough with a rock. You're brutalizing this poor dough like a caveman. Maybe a bit more of an elegant tool will be needed. Okay, crowbar. The handle of the tool proves to be good at rolling the dough out, but it's so much work for you to do alone. Being a chef is a tough job. Don't just have me stand here like a lemon, Jacob. Hand me a tool too, so I can get to work. I have muscles on my muscles, I promise. Okay, let's use both of these. Grabbing the two tools, you and Sparks get to work and go into a dough rolling frenzy. It's incredibly tough work. By the end of it, you're both sweating, splattered with dough, and your arms are significantly stronger than before as you grin at each other. Ha! Jacob and I are the most masterful cooking duo in the lands. How's that for you, chef? Excellent work. To see such budding chef work between two allies brings a tear to my eye. But one task remains. We must add two special ingredients which induce strength. Rocks and beans? Yes, perfect. Beans for protein and rock for character. Take my prized mustache cream, for you have earned it. Now only to make the disguise. And that settles that. Go and meet stupid Elementine in the laundry room to finish up the disguise. I'm heading back with Snink. Obtain every item in Super Prison. Oh, cool. Make the disguise. So I need to go to the laundry room. Oh, the floors are looking spotless today. You could eat off those tiles. In fact, I think I will. Okay, chef, you do you. All right, laundry room? Laundry, somewhere over here. Laundry time. Laundry? Laundry, here we go. Ah, Elementine. Ah, you made it, Jacob. With the photo too. This is where the final stage of the plan begins. We're going to need to do some laundry first. Then we'll sort through and see what we can scrape together. Okay. If you're struggling with the laundry, check that blackboard up there. Water, soap, throwing the laundry into this giant cauldron seems to be the basics. Don't worry, I'm struggling with laundry without magic too. As you know, my outfit has to be pristine. There's so many menial chores non-magical people have to do by hand. Almost makes you respect them a little, doesn't it? So true, so true. Whoa! Okay, so what do? How to wash. Step 1, add water, refill as needed. Add soap, throw dirty laundry. If laundry soaks for too long, add more soap and water. Warden Gimb approved method. Okay, so water first? Is that supposed to be soap? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, where's the water? I don't understand. Okay, well, I guess this is how we're doing it right now. Just gotta kick it in. Oh. Oh. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is water. And then this is the soap. I don't get it. Water, soap. Oh, it's working. Oh, just take some time. Oh, okay, we did it. Good work, Jacob. Now we've got plenty of clothes to work with for our disguise. Let's see here. Do you have the photo? Good, bring it here. I got you. Right, let's take a look at this photo. So the repairman has a mustache, and quite a majestic one too. All right, we'll have to work with what we've got. Let's finish this, Jacob. Oh gosh, what's happening now? You and Elementine arrange the laundry, coming up with the base of a convincing outfit. But still, something isn't right. Jacob, judging by the photo, we're missing some important details. First of all, the man in this picture has a mustache. How are we gonna undangle that? Obviously with the mustache cream. Oh, you literally have some cream for it. Oh, good. Please don't make me wear that. Please don't make me wear that. Please don't make me wear that. Well, that's one problem fixed. The next problem is the white card attached to the jacket. I believe it's some kind of ID, but it's hard to tell by the photo. Do we have any way to make some kind of white card that can attach to the jacket? We might need to get creative here. The red card and socks. Oh, just put the sock over the card, it's white. We can't go attaching that to a jacket. Whoever's wearing the disguise will look like an absolute fool. Okay, red card and Mustache green? Dang it. Something colorless. You might need to look around for more items? Something colorless. What is it, the water in the red card? Taking the trusty red card, you wash its color out in order to turn it white. Then you clip it to the jacket, and Elementine uses a stolen pen to copy the text of the repairman's ID with his elegant handwriting skills. Excellent thinking, Jacob! Who would have thought fraud is such a good team-building exercise? Our final issue. The socks are long and orange, and we don't have any orange socks. Listen, I know it doesn't seem important, but as a man with an eye for detail, this could be the critical detail. I see you have some socks already, but those are gray. Do we have any way to get orange socks? Well, obviously, beans and socks. Waddling up the great laundry pot, you fiendishly pour beans inside of it. Then you throw in the socks. Egads, Jacob! You hideous goblin, what are you? However, as the socks begin to be dyed orange by the orange bean juice, Elementine begins to see the method behind your madness. That is both equally disgusting and impressive, Jacob. There you have it, orange socks. In that case, that's just about everything. Just please don't have me wear this. I'm allergic to beans. I'd die. Disguise obtained, the final piece of the puzzle. With this final step, you should head back to Snink's cell with everyone when you're ready. Then we'll begin the plan for real. I'm nervous, but now's our time. We will get to know home. Okay. All right, time to go back to the cell. How do I get there? It's this way, right? Oh, okay. We did it, everyone! Phase 1 of the plan is now complete! Seeing as the repairman we made the disguise for is arriving today, we're gonna have to move quicker than I'd like. It's time to move on to phase 2. Oh man, I forgot there's 2 phases. Breaking out of prison is so far more complicated than our cells back home. Step 1, we make a big distraction that brings over the guards. Step 2, during the distraction, we sabotage the workshop, which will bring over the repairman. Step 3, we have someone kidnap the repairman and hide them in the hole we dug. Step 4, we have someone impersonate the repairman to open up the power room. Step 5, we sneak someone else into the power room who will quickly destroy the wiring. Step 6, with the power now destroyed, we have someone sneak in the confiscation room and open it up for Jacob. After that, Jacob should be able to disable the anti-magic core with his lexicon, and from there, enough chaos should break out for us to find a way out. Okay, let's decide who's doing that. What is happening? Finish preparing, enact the plan. Okay, who makes, oh my gosh, fry the wiring, impersonate the repairman. Jonko is going to kidnap the repairman. Mazdas is going to make a sabotage the workshop. Snink. Oh, they have descriptors. Oh gosh, charismatic and fashionable. Elementine. Genetically fireproof, extremely angry. Fry the wiring? Inconspicuous and crafty, sneak into confiscation. Snink the sneak. Master of stealth, sneak person. Oh. So maybe I should do it like this. Let's enact the plan. See how this goes. Thumbs up, man. Dang, I've been able to save the game. Stage 1, make a distraction. We can't sabotage the workshop if the guards are alert. Ressa fidgets and fumbles as she tries to figure out how to distract the workshop guards. Finally, she works up the courage to approach the guards with a clever excuse, only to find that they completely ignore her as they continue their conversation. Totally oblivious to Ressa's awkward and anxious presence, she fails to catch their attention in the slightest. The plan has failed. Jacob and the gang gather again once the heat's cooled down and prepare to escape once more. Dang, okay. So who's the best at distractions? Charismatic, fashionable. Oh, maybe Elementine should make the distraction. Ressa should impersonate, and we still do the rest of these. Sabotage, kidnap, sneak, fry. Let's try this plan. Hopefully this goes all right. Stay make the distraction. Elementine puts his insufferable talent for charming people to good use. A short while later, he somehow managed to form his own fan club again. His loyal groupies swarm the halls outside the workshop, distracting the guards for long enough for the next phase of the plan to commence. Hold on a minute. Some of the guards are part of his fan club. Is that even allowed? Anyway, stage 2. We need them to summon the repairman. Mazdis runs into the workshop and with ruthless efficiency begins tearing apart the machines with her bare hands. She gets a bit carried away with it, smashing heaps of metal one into another until all that's left is a towering metal statue of Elementine in a majestic pose. Blushes. Kidnap the repairman. Here he comes. The repairman walks into the workshop, scratching his head at the signs of absolute decimation. Jonko approaches the guard, ready to carry out the kidnapping plan. But in a turn of fate, Jonko notices they support the same basketball team. Unable to help himself from striking up a conversation, it turns out they both get along extremely well. After having a lovely conversation, they part ways, promising to watch the game together next weekend. What a nice fella. No! Okay. So Elementine is number 1. Mazdis is number 2. Who's gonna kidnap then? Extremely angry, small and puntable, socially awkward. I still think Sparks is gonna fry the wiring. Ressa is gonna impersonate. You're gonna sneak. So who's gonna kidnap the repairman? Wait, what is Jonko? Arms like logs, tough as nails, polite and decent. So maybe we'll swap these. See what happens. Oh, come on, Jonko. We'll see how this goes. It'd be nice to like skip through the ones that you've already done. That way I don't have to sit here and try to go through this again. Okay, stage 1. Stage 1 is done. Yes. Loyal groupies. We're doing the thing. Sabotage workshop. Yes. Mazda. Blushes. Okay, stage 3. Here he comes. Repairman walks in the shop. Yep. Sparks rushes out from the shadows, shouting incomprehensibly with wrath as she goes for the takedown. The repairman turns at the ruckus Sparks is making, sees her coming, and pretty casually shoves her over where she screeches and writhes on the floor. The guards are promptly called, and it seems that Sparks is the one who got kidnapped instead. Gosh dang, I had a feeling that would happen based on Sparks' description. Okay, distraction, sabotage. What does Jonko do then? So, master stealth, sneak attacker. Oh, you would kidnap then. Inconspicuous. Polite and decent Sparks. This is how it's gonna go. I'm just now realizing. Let's go. Oh, I gotta skip through this now. Come on, faster, Tex, faster. Okay, step 1 is good. Stage number 2 is gonna be good. Come on. Blushes. Okay, stage 3, kidnap. Here he comes. Eyes sparkling with mischievous intent, Snink drops down from the ceiling like a ninja and puts a hand over the repairman's mouth before jabbing him in a pressure point that puts him to sleep instantly. With a quiet, ominous chuckle, Snink drags him off into the shadows. Since when was Snink so scary? Stage 4, impersonate the repairman. Jonko puts on the slightly tight repairman's clothes, then grows a magnificent mustache with chef's mustache cream. Wow, what a mustache. Despite not looking particularly similar to the repairman, Jonko's natural and friendly demeanor instantly puts the guards at ease as he strolls into the restricted electrical closet. Jonko fits the role so perfectly that you have to wonder whether he was a repairman in the past. Didn't he say something about plumbing? Either way, Jonko paves the way for the next person to perform their part of the plan by sneaking them inside a crate. Surprisingly smooth for the brickhead himself. Yeah, it wasn't my idea, mate. Stage 5, fry the wiring. Sparks grins as she sizes up the array of electrical wiring before her. If she knew one thing, it was destruction. Having already done her homework on how to dismantle this thing without triggering the alarm, she begins to carefully apply some stolen lighter fluid and the flames of her hair to melt and fry the array in just the right places. There's a confirming whoosh as one of the electrical panels shuts down. Sparks smiles to herself gladly, happy to have used her skills for good for once. Stage 6, sneak into confiscation. Someone needs to get inside so they can let the others in. Now that the laser grid is down, the corridor to confiscation is accessible. All that remains in your way is a desk manned by a particularly alert-looking guard. Ressa nervously approaches the desk, raising a finger as she prepares to lie her way through the confiscation room before realizing something. The guard is looking straight past her like a ghost. Ressa stands there for a moment, feeling part amazed and part hurt. Is her presence really that inconspicuous? Either way, she wanders quietly past the guard and pops open an air vent to allow Jacob and the gang to climb straight into the vault, only slightly damaged by the experience. The plan has succeeded. Jacob and the gang have broken into the confiscated property, and Jacob can reclaim his lexicon. Amazing. There it is! Go on, Jacob. Reclaim your power. Become whole again. Incredible. The lexicon feels heavy with power in your hands. That moment of satisfaction when you put the final part of the puzzle into its place. This feels right. After all, you are the master of this book. Oh, is this the man? His walk is so silly. Suddenly phasing into existence around the corner is the gelatinous form of Warden Gibb. Got you in the act. What, wait, what's that in your hands? Warden Gibb's eyes go wide in sudden realization and he begins to turn around. The world enters slow motion as you grip the lexicon and release the power within it. Time to teach the warden a lesson. Sick. All right, let's go. What is he doing? Let him have it, Jacob. In a slow motion slur, Gibb moans a few words. Hey, hold it right there. Don't move a muscle. Time to slap him. You walk right up to Warden Gibb. Raising one hand with the power of all the lexicon's might, you deliver a powerful and hearty slap to Gibb. Good work, Jacob. He looks stunned. Why are you raising the lexicon? You proceed to slap Gibb with the lexicon a lot. A lot. That can't be good for the spine. Or the book. I think he'll be out of it for a while. Amazing. With Warden Gibb out of the way, it's time to get out of here. Jacob, we should find the magical core and break it so we can get out using our magic. Yes, it's nearby. The door below you beckons. Okay. Wait, hold on. What's all this other magical stuff? I want to know what all this other... Oh, the orb. Case... Oh, cease your pondering of the orb. Well, fine. I wanted to ponder my orb. Rude. Not even gonna let me. This pile of magical items radiates a noxious aura of a sickening magic. I really wouldn't touch any of that if you valued your existence, Leximan. Fine, fine. Is that Elementine? Why? Why is there a poster of Elementine here? I mean, the burn marks all over it and the devil horns are entirely reasonable. But why? Someone has been playing card games on this laptop. You click through and accidentally put them in a position where they can't win. Love that. That's a lot of health potions. They're here in case of a riot. Would be a shame if someone smashed them. These dressers are full of spare prison guard uniforms. I feel like we should use those. Okay, where's this core? Is that the magical core? I would highly advise against releasing all these wizards. The core in sight, crowbar and lexicon in hand though, do as you will. Oh, the hum of the mag. Runic generator fills you with unease. This is it. This is the magical device that's been draining all the magic away from the dangerous mages here. It's time for your role in this plan, Jacob. Break it and everyone will be free again. Well, let's B-R-E-A-K. Break. You're here to break this stupid thing, right? Writing the word in your lexicon causes the entire room to rumble. Power flows from the page to your hand like every anime hero of legend. Raising up your glowing fist, you give the mightiest of blows to the magical ward. It shudders and cracks, sparks fly from its busted exterior. That was pretty darn good. The generator sputters. Its defensive wards flicker briefly. The mag generator is on its last legs. Freedom! This powerful word flutters from your book, an array of golden light. Humanity longs to be free, free to explore, to wander, and to make art. Magic is the greatest expression of art. Let it be free! The word shatters all chains, binding the wizardly magic to the core. This is great, Jacob. Bravo. The core is exposed, but... Oh, it's supposed to be doing that? Let's see. What do I do? Wait, what do I... Power. Power. Oh, my R. Get back here. Power. You channel more power into the core because why not? The core begins to glow with more and more light. It was designed to contain magic, but only with the aid of its wards. Without them, it's going to explode. The core splinters and the trapped magic of every wizard on the island pours out. No, I won't let such a catastrophe happen. Succeed or we'll never be free from this time loop. Okay, so not power. Well, what do I use? It's not power. Oh, seal. I need to seal it. Oh, seal. The word shoots out of the lexicon like two giant hands. They wrestle with the magic of every wizard imprisoned here. The battle rages back and forth as your own brand of magic contends with the literal super explosive before you. At last, there's a great clap. The hands have come together and stopped the magic, sealing it away into the respective users instead of being blasted into the stratosphere. I can feel the elements returning to me. Me too. I can feel fire in my veins. Let's scorch some idiots. Can we stop by the coffee machine? Moses cracks her knuckles and Jonko's eyes glint. Time to break out of prison, magic cop style. Perfect. Oh gosh. Well, let's get out of here. Oh, let's save the game. You think about scribbling something in the old notepad? Yes, please. Save, please. Bye-bye. Let's go. What's the plan now? The guards are coming. We don't have much time. Well, we jump. Jump where? The train. The train. It'll be here any second now. Here. It comes. Jump. Why did I think this would be cool? This is awful. I'm being blown away. I gotcha. Ressa. Oh Lord, there's a tunnel ahead. Oh, get in. Everybody gasps and pants, catching their breath. I can't believe it actually worked. We actually jumped onto a moving train. You're a genius, Snink. Though, how did you know we'd survive the fall? Because fall damage is cringe. You also said everyone survived falling out a burning wizard tower, so I figured you were all kind of resilient. Fair enough. Now, as much as I'd like to celebrate, we're still not done with this yet. As it stands, this train is going to whiz right past our destination. We need to get our way to the engine room and take control peacefully. Thankfully, that should be easy. Hey, what's this? Elementing draws everyone's attention to a large sign displayed inside the train carriage. Annual Bounty Celebratory Dinner, 5 to 11. Come and share your stories of smashing wizards and keeping the peace with a luxury railway buffet. Panic! What's wrong with the bounty hunters? They're pretty nice people. Shared a pint with nice people. With all due respect, officer, you dolt. These are ruthless, high-paid bounty hunters who use anything to catch wizards. And yeah, that includes magic. This could not be further from the intended plan. But we're going to have to make do. We don't have enough time to make any disguises and sneaking is too slow. We're just going to have to go straight through no matter what it takes. This is straight through? Is that really possible? I suppose there's no other choice. Besides, Spark and I can help with our magic now. And Jacob has the lexicon. Yes, however experienced these bounty hunters think they are, all that means not in the face of the lexicon's unpredictability. We'll offer some muscle where we can. Guess we just gotta go for it. Lead the way, Bean Man. Rude. Act 3, Finn. Okay, this is a great spot to leave this. The pretty good escape. Achievement unlocked. There's a loud explosion, the train rumbles. What now? Another loud rumble comes from the next cart. Where's my save station? Oh, can I not save the game? Would like to save the game, please? Gotta get introduced, I guess. Rushing to the next cart, you're met with a startling sight. A frail, robed wizard chants the same name over and over, the cart becoming more unstable. Wait, that word he's chanting, it can't be. Zugbagat, 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 Zugbagat. Sounds like a nice fella. He might have learned that one from Jacob. Prepare yourselves, everyone. I forgot about this guy. Zugbaghead squares up to you and challenges you to a dance battle? Let us dance, little sages. Set the stage and show me you can step to my rhythm. He begins to shuffle from side to side amongst the hellfire and burning sigils. I guess this is what we're doing now. Let's do the cha-cha. Wait, can I do the flim flam? The jaw flam. That's an unusual move. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work. Oh, dang. Fine, let's do the shimmy. Do the shimmy. Just remember to put on your wizard dancing shoes first. You also begin to shuffle against the backdrop of the roaring flames. With a wiggle of your arms, you begin to set up your own dance. The demon struts his funky stuff. He really starts to break down, shoulders slouching up and his arms by his side. Let's take this up a notch. Show me a dramatic move or I'll burn the place down. Dramatic ballet. With a stupendous swirl, you show them what for with all the elegance and grace of a... Oh, you fell over. Zug Baghat chuckles despite your mishap, suitably impressed. Dramatic enough to make this a challenge. Now let the hellspin begin. Like some insidious and evil cackling drill, he begins to spin whilst upside down. This rotation is too powerful. If you can't stop or match my speed, a tornado of flame will eat right through this carriage. Let's see, what options do I have? Gust? Gust! You summon a small blast of wind at Zugbaghat, but this only makes him spin more rapidly and out of control. Fine. I could do stop. Time? Tick tock tock. The hands on the clock cease their function, and so does Zugbaghat's spin as time flows once more. Not bad at all. It's time I showed you my final moves. Zugbaghat begins to go absolutely insane on the dance floor. You begin to lose your mind at the utter sheer deranged insanity of these filthy moves. Desperate, you look to your lexicon. Only a powerful finishing move will possibly stop this catastrophe. Obviously, it's gonna be the finale. With no other choice, you begin to levitate in the air yourself. You hit some absolutely disgusting dance moves, time and space warping at you two's dance battle. You dance for what feels like days, until finally Zugbaghat is the one that slows down. He pants, he slows, he breathes, but ultimately, he's defeated. Oh, not bad, Jacob. Next time, you won't be so lucky. Sat in a giant throne in the middle of this carriage is a bulky, shaded figure. He tries to dramatically grab an expensive glass, but because he's wearing a boxing glove, it smashes on the floor. Oh, we're just going straight into this act, apparently. You know very well who this is. Scrunge Fist, ex-boxing champion, master of fist magic. He broke the rules of wizard boxing by being too muscular. Now he's one of the lethal bounty hunters. Bringing up his guard, Scrunge Fist glares at you and goes for a punch straight to your jaw. What if I punch you back? No, bring it back. Stop it. Stop. I'm gonna punch you back. You raise your fist and go for a counter whack. Vision fading. Maybe trying to outpunch the champion was a bad idea. Fine. I guess I'll try shield. Shield. Or lunge? Wait a second. Let's cast lunch. You pull a ham sandwich out of your pocket and offer it. Whack! You guess he wasn't hungry. Fine. I'll cast shield. Shield. Crash! You barely even saw the magic barrier appear around you before Scrunge Fist smashed into tiny pieces. Going on his back foot, Scrunge Fist winds back his fist and prepares a powerful uppercut. However, there's a brief moment where Scrunge Fist is open to a counterattack. Now, Jacob, we can lend a hand. Thinking fast, however, you see that Scrunge Fist's belt is anti-magical and will protect him from your spells. You'll need one of your friends who has a strong offense to damage Scrunge Fist. Well, obviously, it's going to be... Oh, what is their name? What's their name? It's not Elementine. It's not Snink. It's not Sparks. It's not, is it Jonko? Are we just using Jonko? Junko. Excuse me, mate. Do you have a license for those gloves? Scrunchfist doesn't answer, rushing forward with flurry blows that reflect off Junko's chest and face as if hitting reinforced concrete. You all right? They were reason you hitting me. Okay, at least Junko can easily take Scrunchfist's assault, but he's not really an attacker. Oh my gosh. What's her name? Okay. Can these letters gotta stop moving. So we got Sparks, Elementine, Jonko, Snink, and oh, Mazdus. That's what it is. Mazdus. Hey, you're not hitting my new friends, and certainly not my to-be husband. I'm seriously not your husband. Row! Pulling out her signature weapon, Mazdus performs all kinds of crazy, reckless attacks against Scrunchfist. Scrunchfist is barely able to defend against her attacks, forced to retreat as Mazdus runs out of breath. Roaring and panting heavily, Scrunchfist begins adopting a defensive stance. They look like they might be easily distracted for a moment, but will viciously counter any attack that comes their way. Easily distracted, huh? Well, let's cast... Small? You have created Tiny Scrunchfist! Okay, this is still very unsettling, and you think he's still strong enough to knock your lights out. Scrunchfist is in a defensive stance. Okay. Well, now we can smash Tiny One. You attempt to hit Scrunchfist with blunt damage, but he blocks it, then with a fierce motion counters you. Oops. Is the world supposed to be this blurry? Oh, wait. Oh no, I gotta go from the beginning now? Oh no! Gosh dang it. Okay, shield. Dang, that was my first like major fail, I'd say, in the game, where it's like really sent me back. Okay, now Jacob, we can lend a hand, think fast, yeah, anti-magical, so let's get good old Mazdus out. Cast, hey, you're not hitting my friend, certainly not my to-be husband, rah! It's so silly. Yes. Okay, easily distracted, viciously counter. Okay, so... Ash. It's not smash. It's not bash. It's not small. It's not field. Would it be field? You raise your hands defensively towards Scrunchfist, attempting surrender. Scrunchfist's guard drops as the pleasant change of scenery. He seems relaxed. After the distraction engaging the situation, it looks like Scrunchfist no longer wants to fight. He may seem more reasoned than before, but is still cautious and on guard. Okay. Hug. Cast. In an offer of peace, you spread your arms, then spell making you appear extra squishy and huggable. Scrunchfist looks at you, at first raising their fists, but then he blushes. In this moment, Scrunchfist looks at you, seeing familiarity in another outcast. Scrunchcoon? The two of you hug it out, ending the battle on unexpectedly peaceful terms. Okay, I gotta save the game. And I'm gonna end the video here. This is great. This is so silly. This is so ridiculous. I didn't expect to get through that many acts that quickly. Let's go back to the main menu. This is hilarious. This game is too ridiculous and hilarious. Thank you all so much for coming out for these episodes. I think there's probably 1 or 2 more videos left of this, because I think it goes up to 4.5 or 4.0 levels. I don't know. I'll have to double check those Steam achievements and see where it goes to. But anyway, thanks for being here. If you enjoyed this video, you should hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Love to hear your thoughts and feelings on this one. If you're not already subscribed, consider doing so. Hit that bell notification, that we know exactly when I'm uploading any new videos. If you'd like to see any more content from me, welcome to follow me on any of my other socials, always listed in the description down below. But of course, that all being said, you all are awesome. You all are amazing. And I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Later.